welcome to Reverse Percentages with Cubit Education, awarded by City and Guilds. In this lecture, you will calculate reverse percentages using a multiplier. So, let's have a look at some examples. Mavis paid £43.90 for a skirt that had been reduced by 15% in a sale. What was the original price? Now, this isn't like saying you need to find 15% of £43.90. It's like saying, what was the price before I took off the 15%? So you need to think about the original amount is the 100% of the value. That means that £43.90 has been decreased by 15%. So it's only 85% of the value, it's not 100%. If we know that it's 85% of the value because we did 100 take away 15, okay, we can say that 85% equals £43.90, which was the price that we have here. If I divide both of those by 85, that'll give me 1%. So if I divide this by 85, it'll give me 0.5165. Then we can times by 100 to get 100%. If I times it by 100, it will be £51.65. If you want to pause the video and have a go at the other one, please do. Okay, if you pause the video and had a go, don't worry, you can use a calculator for these. Junior received an 8% pay rise. His new salary is £19,200. What was his original salary? Well, we can say that 100 minus 8, add 8 because it's an increase, means that 108% of the value is £19,200. So in this case, we're doing an increase. Here we did a decrease, so we took it away. Here, because it's an increase in his salary, we add it on. So 108% of the value is 19,200. So we can divide by 108 to find out what 1% is. 1% is £177.78. So now if I times that by 100 to give me 100%, I know that his salary was £17,778 before the increase. Okay, so why don't you pause the video and have a go at these two questions. Jacob answered 80% of the questions on a test correctly. He answered 32 of the questions correctly. Work out the total number of questions in the test. Well, I know that 80% of the test is 32. So if I divide by 80, that gives me 0.4. So then I times by 100 to give me 100%, which is 40. So the test had 40 questions. In a sale, normal prices are reduced by 15%. The sale price of an Xbox 360 is £102. Work out the normal price of the Xbox 360. Okay, so I know that the sale price is £102, which means 85% of it is 102. So if I divide by 85 to give me 1%, that's 1.2. So now I can just times by 100, which is £120. Okay, so you've calculated reverse percentages using a multiplier. Well done. I hope you found that really straightforward. It's quite nice once you've got a method to practice. You can just use it every single time, okay? Well done. Thank you so much for using Cubit Education, and I will see you next time.